Do a top 10 strongest Dragon Ball characters, excluding the gods and angels. Let's do it. Now, before we get started, I want to give a huge shout out to you and thanks for the gift. Like always, you don't have to, but everyone who does send a gift or donate does get their own dedicated video. And starting the list off with an honorable mention, we have Orange Piccolo. Now, I feel like Orange Piccolo does get overscaled a lot, especially recently, but I'd say just out of the top 10 is just fine. And now starting off the actual top 10, we start with Jiren. I know some people are going to question me having Jiren above Orange Piccolo, but until we see a little bit more from him, I can't in good faith put Orange Piccolo above Jiren. And who's to say how strong a current Jiren is as well. But from what we've actually seen, I'd say 10's fine. Next up at number 9, we have Moro. Of course, we're talking about Moro at his strongest, which was after he copied Beerus's powers. And I feel pretty confident about putting that Moro over the last Jiren we saw. At number 8, we have the massive brute himself, Cell Max. I can't say perfect to being because look at him, he's not perfect. Now that I'm thinking about it, you might be able to switch Moro and Cell Max, but I'd say it's fine like this. Now, these next 5 characters honestly could be interchanged any different way and it'd still be fine. But I have Granola at number 7. Of course, at one point, he was technically the strongest in Universe 7, but I'd say these next characters after have either matched him or surpassed him, at least slightly in power. Also, as a little side note, I just love Granola's design so much. But now at number 6, we have a controversial one. We have Broly. Now, like I said before, him and these next 3 characters after probably could just be swapped and it'd be fine. They're all relative, but I'd say Broly has the least control of his power. And at number 5, we have the prince of all vegetables. We have Vegeta. And with him, it's pretty much the same thing with Broly. He hasn't really had too much of a chance to show off his full powers. That's why he's below these next 2, because they've shown us them using their full power more often and consistently. And speaking of the next 2, at number 4, we have Beast Gohan. I feel like this is probably the most controversial one on our list, him being below our number 3. But remember, I've said these last 4 are interchangeable, so you could swap them out however you want. And at number 3, who else other than Son Goku? Now, you could pick between which form to use. I would say the silver hair form still is the better form, just when he has his emotions under control. Now, if you want to swap him out for Gohan, Vegeta, or Broly, that'd be fine. But I would say with how he's able to use Ultra Instinct and all of his battle experience, I'd say he gets the slight edge from me. But like I said, they're all interchangeable. And now at 2, we have Gas. I actually want to hear your thoughts on this one. Do you believe the 4 Saiyans have surpassed Gas now? Because I still believe the strongest version of Gas that we did see is still above them. Because he did have multiple fights with Goku, Vegeta, and Granola, so I think it's still safe to put him at 2. And at number 1, do I even need to say it? He literally one-shot 3 of our other characters on this list. I don't even need to say anything. And by the way, if you couldn't tell, I excluded fusions from this list, but Gogeta and Vegito would probably be either 1 or 2. Just because we don't know the full strength of Black Frieza yet. Well, there's my list. Let me know what you think.